Once he does what you asked him to do, he's doing what you tell him to do. He made a mistake. He comes to you, tells you the truth, and you tear into him. Then he's not gonna want to come home. He's gonna want to seek serenity elsewhere.
Warning. If you are one that is easily triggered, click off now. These are cold facts, ugly truths in my opinion. You've been warned.
He's cheating because the other woman has created a safe emotional space where she, one, respects him. She honors him. He cheating like a big dog, but she still honors him. She still admires him. She still appreciates him. She still honors him. He's safe in that environment. He can let his hair down without feeling like he's made to feel like a little kid. I'm not saying it's right. It's never right. I'm saying why it happens. Because the side chick makes him feel a certain way. The side chick knows how to talk to him. The side chick embraces his flaw, embraces his issues, his brokenness, and don't make him feel bad about it. That's why he'll leave work and go to her house and not come home.
All right, stop it right there. So, I've spoke about this before on my channel, and the side chick, you get the head without the headache. It was a little playoff of you being the side guy for a woman versus a woman being the side piece. See what I'm saying? A man being a side piece, it's almost like he gets the best of both worlds because he doesn't have to deal with the emotional part of that female, but he gets to sleep with her. He gets to do all of the good things. He don't have to worry about her complaining and nagging him and all of that. What the main guy, the guy she lives with, has to deal with. But that side guy just gets the best parts of her. When she's in a good mood, he don't got to deal with that time when the month comes around. Like I said, talking back, none of that. But you know, on the other side of the spectrum, a side piece or a woman that's the side piece, that only works for so long before the woman starts to want more. She may agree to your terms in the beginning, but eventually the dynamic starts to shift where she wants more and more as time progresses because she's on the outside looking in, seeing what you're doing with your girl, and she wants to be in her position. It always happens that way. But let's get back into it.
Because if he come home, he already know what he gonna get. Or he'll go to the bar. Or he'll just sit in his car in the park. I talk a lot about this because I'm an African-American male therapist, and it's hard to get black men in my office. So I talk a lot about this because I want to get more men in my office to create that safe space to be able to talk.
To like double up on what he was just talking about, I was watching Fresh and Fit earlier, and they had this woman on the panel. They were debating about if they were allowed their boyfriends to cheat, right? And the one girl said something very interesting. She says, if he did cheat on me, I would not leave him. And, you know, all the other girls on the panel were like, what? You want to do this? You want to do that? But she was like, I don't nag him. We don't argue. We don't do any of that, right? We sit down like adults and have conversations. So the one girl, her stance was, oh, well, if he cheats on me, there will be an argument. Just like this therapist said, if a man does something that you don't like, or if a man cheats and you expect him to tell you the truth, right? And he tells you the truth, and then after he tells you the truth, you start tearing into him, ridiculing him, making him feel less than because of something he did, a mistake, right? Whether he has done it multiple times or he's done it, you're gonna ask for honesty. This is why I say women want honesty. They say they want it, but they don't want the truth because they can't handle the truth, right? I'm not saying it's right. I am not saying it's right. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it's right. But y'all ask for the truth, but when you get the truth presented to you, you don't know how to handle it. So what do? You automatically start tearing into him, you know, yelling, screaming, cursing, making him feel less than. And then it does nothing. It's counterintuitive to what you want him to do. So the next time he does it, or the next time the situation presents itself, what do you think he's more likely to do? Come home or cheat on you? Especially if you're gonna give him hell about it. If something happened, okay, everybody's human, you know. And cheating for a male and a female is different. If you look at it this way, from a biological standpoint, what is a man supposed to do? Recreate, procreate as much as possible, right? The female is hardwired to want and love one man. Think about it this way. When a man impregnates a woman, what happens? He goes through no physical change. A man can impregnate as many women as he wants, as much as possible. He can just keep procreating. See what I'm saying? But a woman, she can only have a baby every 9 months. So she can sleep with as many men as she wants. But after that one man impregnates her, she can't get pregnant again until that baby is born. So that's exactly why they are geared to want quality, the best quality man they can get, so they can produce the best quality offspring. You see what I'm saying? And as their bodies go through all of these changes, as they're growing this human inside of them, they become more moody, more emotional. They are in a weakened state because all of their nutrients is going into growing this human. You see what I'm saying? So of course they're gonna want the highest quality man they can get, and you don't consciously think about these things, but it's a subconscious thing. When they are in this weakened state of growing this human, going through all of these changes physically and emotionally, biologically, they will want a man that can protect them. Are you following me? But a man, he can have 5 women, get them all pregnant, and it changes nothing as far as him, as far as how his physiological and biological and physical stance goes. Nothing changes. He could just keep procreating as much as possible. So this is where I'm saying men cheating for men and women are not the same. People don't break it down, but I just want to break that down for y'all. She was like, of course I'm not going to be happy about it, but if I were to attack him, yell at him, scream at him, curse at him, he's going to feel the need to lie to me. He's not going to want to be with you because of how you were treating him. Once he does what you asked him to do, he's doing what you tell him to do. He made a mistake, he comes to you, tells you the truth, and you tear into him. Then he's not gonna want to come home. He's gonna want to seek serenity elsewhere, and that usually lies at another woman. And this other woman, she is going to be what you're not. She's gonna do what you're not, and that's just going to create this revolving problem. Because had y'all just came to a resolution, had y'all have just talked it out, got an understanding of certain things, he probably wouldn't be as enticed to want to go out and sleep with another woman or cheat on you. If it happens, if you approach it just a different way, it'll probably alleviate the problem. He probably would do it and see that it doesn't bother you as much as you're putting off. And he's gonna be like, you know what? I got a good girl at home. Why am I doing this? She's sticking by me. She sees my flaws, and she's still here with me through it all. You get what I'm saying? She's not worried about trying to cheat on me or this and the third. She's being very understanding. She is working with me. Right? She's working with me through my problems. And that's going to have a bigger impact than if you were to get all emotional, all in your feelings, and attack him for something he already knows wasn't the best decision. And then for you to ask someone to tell you the truth, and they do just that, they come to you with a mistake, and then you handle them like a child and try to punish them, is gonna ultimately backfire, and that's why the relationship's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Are you following me? If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, make sure down your eyes across your T's. It's your boy Alex. Catch y'all on the next one.